Welcome to TTV News with some latest event in TayNinhTV province. Ladies and gentlemen, on April 20 in Hanoi, the Trade Promotion Agency, Ministry of Industry and Trade, and the State Committee for Overseas Vietnamese, together with domestic and international partners, co-organized the Vietnam National Brands Forum 2022, Team Vietnam National Brands, Elevating Current Position, Leveraging the Future. At the firstborn of TayNinhTV province, representative of the Provincial Department of Industry and Trade attended the opening ceremony.
In the opening speech, Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade Tan Chau congratulated the Vietnamese business community for their efforts to reach achievements in 2021 with a record total import and export turnover of $668.5 billion, an increase of 22.6% compared to 2020. After nearly 20 years of establishment and development, the Vietnam National Brand Program has achieved positive results. In the past 3 years, Vietnam National Brand value and ranking has continuously improved and is in the group of strong brands. Also, according to a report from Red Finance, in 2021, Vietnam National Brand will be valued at an increase of 21.6% compared to 2020, reaching $388 billion, maintaining the 33rd position in the world. The National Brand Forum 2022 is an outreach to help businesses with products that achieve national brands share their experience in building, managing, and developing brands for their products, spreading the core values of their business to the business community and society.
On April 21st, the Government Office coordinated with the Central Steering Committee for National Targets Program to hold a nationwide online conference in order to implement two national target programs on new style rural construction and sustainable poverty reduction in the 2021-2025 period. Mr. Phạm Bình Minh, Politburo member, standing Deputy Prime Minister, head of the Central Steering Committee for the National Target Program, chaired the conference in Hanoi.
After more than 10 years of implementation, by the end of 2020, the program has completed over 12.4% of communes meeting new rural standards compared to the assigned targets for the 2016-2020 period. The National Target Program on Sustainable Poverty Reduction in the 2021-2025 period will be implemented nationwide with a focus on poor districts and extremely difficult communes in lowland, coastal, and island areas. Continue to focus on propagandizing and promoting the power of the whole political system in propaganda and awareness raising, arouse the will to self-reliance, promote internal strength to rise to escape from poverty, build a prosperous life of the people and the community. Speaking at the conference, Mr. Phạm Bình Minh requested the Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Labor, Work Investment and Society to submit to the Prime Minister for promulgating the plan on organization and implementation of the emulation movement for the 2021-2025 period in April 2022. Ministries, departments, branches, Central Committee of Vietnam Fatherland and social political organizations, provinces and central cities shall develop plans and guide the organization and implementation of the movement in the second quarter in 2022. Based on the actual situation, we'll conduct a preliminary review, evaluate, learn from experience according to prescribed schedule. The Central Council for Emulation Commendation annually organizes inspection teams to supervise the implementation of the emulation movement to conduct a review of the emulation movement by 2025. Recently, the Provincial Inter-Branch Inspection Team on Food Safety and Hygiene, led by the Department of Health, inspected food hygiene and safety in Tan Chau district. The delegation visited the collective kitchen of Blue Thai Tan Chau Company Limited at Tân Hội One Industrial Complex. At display, the delegation checked the observance of the provisions of the law on ensuring the food safety and hygiene, including the implementation of regulations on food hygiene and safety, one-way kitchen regulations, the conditions on the kitchen, the hygiene of kitchen utensils, food purchase and sale conduct, inspection of food sample storage, as well as disease prevention control of the kitchen. Through the inspection, the company has paid attention to investing in the kitchens in terms of facilities, equipment, and tools to ensure the work of ensuring food safety and preventing food poisoning. In addition, the collective kitchen is still implementing the prevention control of the COVID-19 epidemic. During the inspection, the delegation also worked with Kim Yin Import-Export Trading Production Company, specializing in the production of tapioca starch. At display, after checking the legal documents, the product sale declared records, the contact and the source of raw materials, the delegation took one sample of tapioca starch to send for testing and supervision for the product criteria announced by the company. After the test results are available, the delegation will notify and invite the establishment owner to TayNinhTV Department of Food Safety and Hygiene to continue working with the delegation. The supervisory delegation of the Economic Budget Committee of the Provincial People's Council had a meeting with the People's Committee of Tân Biên District to survey the implementation of the resolutions of the Provincial People's Council on policies to support and encourage agricultural development in the district in the 2016-2021 period, led and chaired by Mr. Nguyễn Trọng Tấn, Deputy Head of the Economic Budget Department of the Provincial People's Council. Currently, the production in the fields of agriculture, forestry, and fishery accounts for 46.4% of GRDP of Tân Biên District. Tân Biên District People's Committee reported to the supervisory delegation that in the policy of supporting large fields, Tân Biên District has supported three projects with a total amount of over 540 million Vietnam dong. In the loan interest support policy, Tân Biên District supports 6 projects with an area of over 165 hectares. The support budget is over 1.27 billion Vietnam dong. The support policies mentioned above have many farmers to participate in production, contributing to supporting investors for sustainable development. However, the district's agricultural sector is facing difficulties in output. The implementation of policies to support agricultural development still faces some difficulties due to some regulations that are not suitable with the actual situation. Tân Biên District proposed to the Provincial People's Committee to issue regulations on expenditures and levels of support for agricultural extension activities in the province so that it has a basis to implement projects to support linkage and consumption of agricultural products.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the afternoon of April 21, 2022, the Department of Cultural, Sport and Tourism and TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station signed a cooperation agreement to organize activity in 2022. Mr. Trương Văn Hùng, Director of the Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism, and Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of Provincial Radio and Television Station, attended the ceremony.
Mr. Trương Văn Hùng said that in the fields of culture, sports, and family, there are many contents that need to be conveyed to all classes of people in terms of material and spiritual aspects. To do that, it is necessary to have the role of radio and television station, helping to bring good contents, correct orientations in life, policies, and guidelines of the party and state closer to the people. Based on events and activities in 2022 in the fields of culture, sports, tourism, and family, the Department of Culture, Sports, and Tourism directs departments and units under its management to actively coordinate with the specialized departments of TayNinhTV radio and television station in video and audio recording of programs, news, reporting films, actors, broadcasting on TTV 11 channel, and its other digital infrastructure, social networking sites about policies and guidelines of the party, policies and laws of the state related to the fields of culture, sports, tourism, and family, cultural activities, events, programs, exhibiting, preserving and promoting the value of national cultural identity, movement on people unite to build cultural life, cultural family, festival activities, sports activities and tournaments, activities and events to promote tourism inside and outside the province.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the past time, the traffic safety and order situation in TayNinhTV province has been maintained stably, but the awareness of some people to obey the law on traffic safety is still not high, in which many causes of traffic accidents originate from the subjective consciousness of the traffic participant, leading to regrettable accidents.
According to statistics of the Traffic Police Department of the Provincial Public Security, during the period from March 15 to April 14, 2022, there were 0 traffic accidents, killing 2 people and injuring 5 others. The main causes of traffic accidents are improperly changing direction, not paying attention to observing, not giving way to vehicles on the main road. Typically, the incident at 3:35 p.m. on April 18, 2022 on DT788 road, section of Group 8, Hòa Bình Hamlet, Hòa Hiệp Commune, Tân Biên District. Mr. Vũ Công An, born in 1982, living in Suối Muồng Hamlet, Thái Bình Commune, Châu Thành District, was driving a truck circulating on DT788 road in the direction from Hòa Hiệp Commune to Tân Bình Commune. As going to the above area, his truck collided with a motorcycle driven by Mr. Trần Văn Phùng, born in 1934, living in Group 8, Hòa Bình Hamlet, Hòa Hiệp Commune, Tân Biên District. Consequence was that Mr. Trần Văn Phùng was injured and damaged one motorbike. The initial cause was determined that Mr. Phùng was driving a motorbike and did not give way when driving from the alley to the main road. Previously, at 11 on April 9, 2022, at the intersection of signal lights TL7H2, adjacent to Cầu Sao Street in Xóm Đồng Hamlet, Thành Phước Commune, Gò Dầu District, Mr. Nguyễn Tấn Đạt, born in 1980, living in Bà Nhã Hamlet, Đông Thuận Commune, Trảng Bàng Thảo. As traveling to the above intersection, Mr. Đạt changed direction to turn right towards Thành Phước Port, when a collision occurred with a motorcycle driven by Mr. Trần Trọng Nhân, born in 1992, living in Cao Lãnh District, Đồng Tháp Province, traveling on TL7H2 in the same direction behind, causing Mr. Nhân death. The cause was that because Mr. Đạt was driving a tractor-trailer truck to turn unsafely, causing a traffic accident. In the coming time, to ensure traffic safety and other situations in the province, minimize traffic accidents, the traffic police force continue to take drastic measures such as strengthening patrol and control, strictly handling violations of traffic safety and other regulations leading to traffic accidents, coordinating with media agencies to promote propaganda, dissemination, and education of the law on traffic safety and order, especially young offenders who are underage, do not have a driving license, use alcohol beer as driving, responsibilities of parents, families, and vehicle owners in managing and educating their children, the responsibility of schools in monitoring and handling students who violate traffic safety and other regulations, skill to participate safely in traffic in order to ensure security, order, and traffic safety in the province in the coming time, especially in the vacation of April 30, May 1st. In addition to the efforts of the authorities, the traffic participants also need to be more careful, obey the rules when participating in traffic to protect their life, health, and property and other people.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.